Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's found the way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Del Piero. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. They're urging him. There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Del Piero. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! It's a searching pass. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Real chance! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Mbappe is on his own. Van Bronckhorst gets it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mateus. De Bruyne pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Iniesta. Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Look at this terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's on it, can he get away? And that's in! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bale.
Birmingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Totti. And the shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager...
And the shot! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field, number 45.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
That pass isn't the best.
Substitutions
We are
taking place.
into overtime.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Stojkovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Security staff for each...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he may share a surname with one of the most famous of all Japanese footballers, but this Nakata is a very different type of player, I think.
Yeah, certainly less glamorous, I would say, Peter, but no less important.
Bit of an unsung hero?
Yeah, that describes him perfectly. He's not going to produce fancy tricks or defence-splitting passes, but he gives your team a nice spine, some real...
Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Del Piero. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good vision. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland. Nakata cuts out the pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for a runner. It's a goal kick. Nakata. Good running, strong and purposeful. To Beckham. And here's Semenyo. Owen. Oh, this looks sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Owen, and he's in on goal! Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Semenyo. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Owen. Great ball, chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rodri. And here's Del Piero.
Has been indicated.
And Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Forlan, steaming on goalwards. Haaland, given the lift of his goal, nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pull it. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Forlan, played out to the right. He's found a way through. Forlan. That's a good... Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a cute ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Owen. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Goes for goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next...
Del Piero! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Van Basten.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Olise. Olise powering forward here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Scholes. Olise. Olise puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Van Basten. Dixon. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And this is Del Piero. He's found a way through. I want to be quick to recover this. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Caceres, Chouameni, Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland is onto this. Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. A probing pass. Livakovic breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball! Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has been cut short. Scholes. Dixon. That is ended up in no man's land. Del Piero. Scholes. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. And a chance! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. That is a brilliant interception. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. Foot in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There will be
Pinches
one
it off him.
added time.
That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Scholes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And from real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ruben Neves. And it's Fernando Torres. Torres. Owen. Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great ball, and he's in here! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fernandez. Van Basten. Serginho. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Chance! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's Van Basten. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now he's got space here. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking to play him in. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Dixon. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Del Piero simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 14, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 18, Batistuta.
Knocks it out wide, and it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Terrific header! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona, Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted. Torres. That's good running with the ball. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers with whip. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He won't be happy with that one. Torres.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, it's played into the area. Caceres is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's come loose. Torres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Goal! Besiktas! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence...
Decent chance! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. He's found the way through. Takes a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho ploughing through the middle. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? Now who's going to be first to this? Mateus. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Long ball upfield. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Pass is just off target. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back. but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Soboslai. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now can he find a finish? Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Savinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Law. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
He's having a shot! Rijkaard tries to clear.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Erling Haaland. Number 8,
It's
Dennis
Ronaldinho.
Lowe. Number 4,
Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Number 21, Owen.
And that's the end of that. It all starts. That could. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chouameni gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very...
Chance! Oh, taken with style! And what a climax we have here! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly... It's Bale! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's DiMarco. That pass has been well intercepted. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Tevez. Tevez! Goal! Germany! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Germany have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's tried one! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Tevez. And it's Tevez. Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi. And Ambrosini.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Romario. Tevez puts his foot on the gas. Steaming on. Shot a goal! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
On the road outside the stadium. Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Tevez on 2 now and looking for 3. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Del Piero. Driving through the middle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Some really good ball movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Shoots! Tevez. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's really well manoeuvred. Baresi cuts it out. Law is herring after that one. And it's Tevez. And he's picked out the run. Well, a chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Tevez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Romario. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a shot! And with that, the final whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failed.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tchouameni, and it's Del Piero, chips it through, and Dijk with the clearance.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona is having a shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Raul does well to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Van Basten! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. DiMarco. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona. Haaland! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Garena. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Taken back almost at once. Played back in. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Oh, Red, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Haaland. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. DiMarco. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Costa Curta. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Petit. Tchouameni. Szoboszlai. Here's Tchouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eto'o. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. And he's onside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lampard. It's Lampard! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Del Piero. Number 18. Szoboszlai. Coming on the field. Number 20. Mbappe. Number 24. Bergkamp. Number 17. Perez. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, easy pickings there. Barella makes the interception.
There will be 3 minutes
Deep into stoppage time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we're done. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back in. Caught offside that time. Rudiger. White is always looking to play quality balls. Can he latch on to this? Batistuta gets into some space. That is lovely. Takes a shot. Tevez clears. Caceres makes the interception. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Germany are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pavard does well to stand firm and defend it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta. It's a pretty loose pass. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi goes steaming forward. Lampard proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Wishing all the best for members of
Any
our
opinion
fan
you'd like to
club
express on the
celebrating
first
their
half?
wedding anniversary
Well, simply
today.
put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that...
And he's had a hit! Great effort, but no way through. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's...
Here's a chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once. Chu. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. The less said about that pass, the better. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to cook. Del Piero tries a shot! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Germany have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in.
Goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 67 minutes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Diogo Costa gets it away. Now it's Lampard. "75 minutes played. And here's Lampard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ronaldo with a real chance here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was travelling. And he's forced to go back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Del Piero. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Germany have reclaimed it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he get on the end of this? Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bullish header! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. And that is that. Germany played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
A quick reminder today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the club...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Del Piero. Al Nassr couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Oh, some tackle that. He's found a way past. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Xabi Alonso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri. Botafogo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Takes a shot. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Caceres. That's Rudiger. And it's Lampard. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ah, looks a smashing ball. That's really well cleared. And smartly reclaimed. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking to play him in. DiMarco. Here comes the cross. Ronaldo is flagged offside. And he has been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Rice has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 11.
And it's DiMarco.
Rivaldo. Substitution in progress.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Soboslai goes short.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Szoboszlai certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
DiMarco. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still any... Here's a chance! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Al Nassr surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Del Piero receives it in a wide position.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 6.
Now the cross.
Coming on the field, number 3, Beckham. Number 18,
Al
Fernando
Nassr
Torres.
have now used
Number
up all but
4,
one of their
Marquinhos.
substitution windows.
Substitution.
Now it's Rivaldo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Al Nassr really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That has not gone well. Now it's Iniesta. That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to
added
add.
time.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Di Marco. He can run onto that. Del Piero gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Soboslai.
Al Nassr
Coming on
are
to
able
replace
now to
him
make their
is
substitution. It's been on
number
the cards
7,
for a few
Fabio.
moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's it. Al Nassr have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award,
With the
and
owner
no
of a
surprise
blue
there.
car parked outside the stadium gate.
Your reflections
Kindly
then,
remove
Jim?
it, as it is
Yeah,
about to
it
be
was a
thrown away.
fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come. And it's...
Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to them.
And there's the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Owen, and he was quick to react. Looking for a runner. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Owen, now it's Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's superb. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And a chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Messi. Oh, super ball. It's Lewandowski! No mistake! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the...
This is Owen. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this.
Messi! Bergkamp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
There'll be
Gabriel.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus. Mateus! Oh, it's hit the post. And the half-time whistle goes.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Lewandowski. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. Mateus. Picked out brilliantly.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lewandowski. And he's been shifted off it. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lewandowski. Bergkamp. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Lewandowski. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Nice bit of trickery. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back in. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Owen. Szoboszlai. Well, they've got it again. It's Lewandowski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Owen, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
It's time to announce today's winning lottery
Your
numbers.
reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to